my opinion about domestic violence with a female, and do I think men should put their hands on a female? I think it depends on the situation. It depends on the woman and the man. It depends on the situation, and it depends on where they at within that situation. Like if a woman think she can, you know what I'm saying, go toe to toe with a man, then you have a man might put it like if she could be if she want to be a man, she can get her ass whooped like a man. So he put his hands on her. But when you really look at it, it's like it depends on the situation. Like it depends on where this person coming from and where another person coming from. If you look at it with a if you look at it from a positive perspective, you won't put your hands. You probably look at it different from another person with another perspective of it. So it difference. It's different from a positive perspective and another with other perspectives of it in that situation. So if a person come in contact with a person just want to have fun and just you know what I mean, just want to feel great within the situation, then the situation is just that situation, especially if both persons want to feel great within that situation. So it's like it's less arguments, it's less fights, and it's less it might be disagreements, but it won't be so much confrontation within that situation if we both want to feel great within that situation. But at the same time, it depends on the situation. You might it might be another situation. It might be a situation where a man love hitting on women, love hitting women. So he'll whoop her motherfucking ass, like kill her, break her neck, break every bone in her body, like he'll just straight just go bananas on her ass, and he might feel no emotion about that situation because it is what it is. Like in his mind and his psychosis is not there to put a feeling on it or to say I love not to do this. But in this psychosis, that's what he do. You know what I mean? It's really crazy to understand it. You can't understand it. It's like because it's a different perspective from a positive perspective from that situation. If he don't love women, if he hate all women, it's gonna be a different perspective from a positive perspective from that situation. So, and some women ask for it. You know what I'm saying? Some women they ask for the wrong things. If women ask for the wrong things, they get the wrong things. So you gotta know what you want, and you gotta ask for the right things. If to put in that perspective, most women they ask for it, and they don't even know that they ask for the wrong things. They want this, they want that, they want everything. You know what I'm saying? So they get just about what they ask for. You get what you ask for sometimes in that way of point of view, in that way of perspective, and that way of how you in your direction of that direction of where it's going. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in relationships, whether it's in friendships, whether it's in anything, job, career. I'm just saying, man, to put your hand on the woman, it depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? So some would say this right or this is wrong, but it depends on the person. It depends on how that person think, and depends on where it's going within that situation. If you found a man that love to put his hand on the woman, he gonna put his hand on the woman and he gonna beat her motherfucking ass. He gonna whoop her motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give her a black ass. He gonna disfigure her face. He gonna break every bone in her body because he believe in doing that. And it's a different mindset. It's a different mind frame. It's a different mindset to where it's going with that, because it's a different situation. If it's a positive mindset, he ain't gonna put his hands on. He gonna because it's within a different belief way of thinking. But if a person that love to put his hands on them, he gonna throw them hands on them, and he gonna break her shit up. You know what I mean? And it's like it ain't gonna be no remorse within the way of thinking of it, thinking of that in that way, because it's a different mindset. It's a positive perspective, and it's another way of perspective of looking at everything within that situation. And yeah, but other than that, at the end of the day, I think if you treat her like shit, she gonna feel like shit. Like if you make her feel good, she gonna feel good probably. If you make her feel bad, she probably gonna feel bad. Whatever you approach it to how you want her to feel, that's how she gonna feel. And it goes like how she make you feel, but who cares about that? But at the end of the day, I think if two people they want to be happy, if they want to have fun and just, you know what I'm saying, feel great, I mean, for the rest of their life, I just think it can be like that, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not, it's gonna be war, it's gonna be chaos every day. It's gonna be the worst of the worst. It's gonna be the craziest of the craziest. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just my opinion on domestic violence with a female. All right.